Okay, today we are going to compare these two different handheld cooling fans. And I actually bought these because I had some of my kids' sporting events this past week, and I wanted to try them both out and see which one worked better. So we will go through and I will show you the pros and cons of each one, and then you can kind of decide which one might work better for you. But they were both so helpful in this hot heat. I needed something to fan me down, and the thing that I love about both of them is they have this cooling feature on them, and it just adds a little bit more of a cooling effect than just having like a regular fan. So that is one thing that I did love about each one of them. So first off, let's talk about the straps. So as you can see, the awesome thing about this product for both of them is they will go over your neck, and then you can fold them down like this, and then when you turn the fan on, you can be hands-free. So that was so great, and I let my kids obviously use this too, and they loved that about it. So both of them do that, and then also you can set them up like that if you want to just, have a fan blowing at you and have it down on the counter. You can turn it on, just like that as well. They both are able to kind of sit up and turn on as well. So let me show you this one. Same thing, similar strap. Both of that was great on both of them. So that is awesome. I will say one thing. So on this one, you can see to put the strap on, because they both come with the strap off. You have to put them on yourself. The hook is the same, like you just push it in, and like for the strap to get that on and off, that's both the same on both of them. But to put the actual strap inside, this one was a lot trickier. And I didn't learn until later when there was a card in that showed you how to do it, and I didn't see that until after I had figured out how to put it on. But what you do is there is like a wire plastic thing that comes on this strap, like it's wrapped around it. And don't throw that away. Normally you would throw that away. Don't throw it away, because when you unwrap the strap, that piece, you're gonna kind of peel the plastic off, and then you're gonna have like the metal piece that's underneath it, and you're gonna turn that into a hook. And so when you are threading this black loop through, you can use that hook to pull it out, just because it kind of goes in a little bit, so it's kind of tricky to pull it out. And I kept trying and trying, and if I would have known that you need to use that little metal piece that I had thrown away, then it would have been a million times easier. But it just took me a little bit to kind of thread it through on both sides. But if you have that and you know that, then you are good to go, and it can go in easier. This one, it has a similar look to it, but this part, the strap thing, was so easy just to get in and around that I didn't have any problems with this one. It doesn't go in as far. You just kind of push it through, and then it's easier. So if I would have known that, this one would have been easier, but overall this one was easier to get the hook part on. So just know that about the hooks. As far as turning on, they are both pretty easy once you know, but you're gonna hold the power button down. That is how you turn it on. And then you can see this one is at, let's see, 150. It goes up by increments of 50. That's just the power that's left in it. But when you push it, it'll go up by 50. It goes up to 199. This one also goes up to 199. But if you want to go up not by increments of 50, you just want to, maybe you want it in between, just a little bit faster or a little bit slower, then you're going to hold down the plus and minus. So once you do that, it'll go up or it'll go down just to whatever you want. So if you want to go up fast, then you can just push it once. But if you want it to go up by increments of 1, then you just hold it up or hold it down. So that is good to know. This one, to turn it on, there's no like power button. You just have to know that you hold down this little rolly thing on the side. So this thing is the rolly, and you just hold it down. And then there's not an option to go up by increments of 50. You just roll it up to what you want. So roll up, roll down, and there you have it. So both, there you go. And then I will show you, we'll listen to the sound so you can hear what, 199 sounds like. And let's see here. So this is what 199 sounds like. This is, great fanning. Awesome. And then I will show you 199 on this one. This one, same fanning. I do feel like it's a teeny bit louder, but it gives the same fan, and it also goes to 199. So there is that. Now, to get the cooling effect, it's not just gonna turn on when you turn the fan on. You have to push certain buttons. So for this particular one, you're going to hold down the power button, and then you hold it down again. And then you will see, so you hold it down to turn it on, hold it down again. It's kind of hard to see, but there's a little snowflake that turns on, a green snowflake. That's when you know that the cooling is going to start working. Now, it's not like instant cold air conditioning, cooling, but it does make it cooler than a normal fan. So that is how you get the cooling on. And then for this one, I turned it on, and then you're going to double click. When you double click, you'll see the green snowflake go on, and that is how you turn the cooling on. Now, after running this for a little bit, I feel like the temperatures of both of these with the cooling activated, very, very similar. Like, I really cannot tell a huge difference as far as like the cooling plate on it. So you are good with either one with that. So again, to turn this one off, hold it down, this one off, you just push the power on again. Now, one feature that this one has that this one does not is it actually does have a little flashlight. So if you are using this at night, like if it's hot at night, turn it on, and then you're gonna hold down the bottom button, and then you'll see the little flashlight go on. So that is pretty cool. That one doesn't have that feature on this one. It has it on this one, but that might be nice if you think you'll use this at night. It might be nice to have that feature. And then you just hold that down to turn it off. So there you go. These are the two fans. So to recap, this one, it's good to know how to turn on each one. I do think the fan itself works very similar, and the cooling plate works very similar with both. You would not be disappointed with either one. This one does have the flashlight on it, but this one was easier to get those straps on. I think if I would have known about the hook and the strap on this one, then that could have been easier. It was just a little more difficult, but maybe if you know that, it'll go on quickly as well. Overall though, these both did exactly what I wanted. I had people around me asking about them, wanting to get one. I let them try it out, and they were sold. Either one, honestly, I would have been happy with. So if you are looking to get a handheld fan, highly recommend both of these. I just love that cooling feature on it. I think that is kind of what sets apart these ones from other handheld fans. but you would honestly be happy with either one.